Good day, dear English learners, IELTS candidates, and IELTS Learning Center students. Today, I'm making a video with Samira, the youngest student at our Learning Center to get a 7. Usually, I don't make videos with my high-scoring students, but this time it's an exception. As I told, she's the youngest student at her 12th to get this score, and she started from 0 at our Learning Center. Hello, Samira.
Hello.
Yeah, congratulations on this achievement. I'm going to ask some questions about your journey and your exam. So, can you tell me how long you have learned English and who was your first teacher? Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I came here in 2023, around November. My first teacher was Maya. I really adore her because she was the kindest teacher I've ever seen, and she literally helped me to learn English and to have passion in English. So I've been studying here for about nearly 3 years, and there were a lot of I experienced a lot of journeys, and I learned a lot from my teachers. I've got plenty of teachers.
When you mentioned artificial intelligence, AI, you were talking about the chat box.
Yes.
So did you mention Maya? You remember that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Maya helped me a lot about my exams. My speaking, of course. She helped me to enhance my speaking, and she literally helped me to enhance my confidence in exam. So most of the time we used to do some casual speaking, or when I just need to take a rest, I used to play video games, and we just used to talk about that. It was some really enjoyable memories, and I really appreciated IE because it helped me a lot about my studies.
So, like everyone else, I know that this experience was not a real plain sail. So you had some difficulties, right? Can you tell me about these difficulties you faced while preparing for IELTS?
Well, I experienced a lot of difficulties. One experience that immediately came to my mind is at the time when I was stuck in 5.5 in reading. I used to just reading passages, I used to analyze them, but it was stuck in 5.5 and 6, and I was really worried about my studies. And then I just started to practice more and focus only on reading. And then months later, I just achieved it. What can I say? I literally tried to enhance my reading, and at the end, I did it. I did it to from 5.5 to 7 or 6.5. And also in my exam is my reading is 6.5. I'm not that much dissatisfied with that because I tried a lot, and I'm really happy with my results.
Samira, what are the 3 most important pieces of advice you would give to those who are preparing for IELTS exam?
Well, I would say the first one is, of course, consistency. For example, some students just study for hours in one day, and the next day they just have that kind of rest day. I suppose that's not really a good idea. Consistency is really important. For example, as me, I always try to improve my IELTS skills and improve my I always try to work hard and be consistent, and be disciplined every day. And the second advice I would give, maybe just practicing more and getting advice from your teachers, because they know their level, they can give you advice. For example, everyone has their teachers, because teachers are really important. So the third one would be maybe just vocabulary, because listening, reading, speaking, writing, everything is vocabulary. If you don't know vocabulary, it might be you cannot. Also, grammar is good. If you don't have enough vocabulary, it's not a good idea, because
to take the exam, right?
Yeah, to take the exam. And as for me, my teachers taught us to paraphrase the words instead of translating them, and I used to do that every day to improve my reading skills. So as a result, as I said, I got higher band than I used to get before. So I'm really happy with that.
Okay. So Samira, what are your plans in the future? So now you've got the 7.
Yes. Yeah, like, you know, being the youngest minor is something I've always been dreamed of, because, you know, I always try to work hard, be disciplined for being the youngest minor, and it's like one of my biggest goals. And then I'm just gonna, like, when I grow up, when I graduate this school, I'm just gonna study in Oxford University. Like, you know, I love that because, like, you know, Oxford University has its own Harry Potter vibe, and I'm really interested in Harry Potter, so I really wanna walk in those like gardens, and one day I'm just gonna say I worked hard and now I'm being in a university. I'm being in a university I've always dreamed of.
I'm pretty much confident that Samira is going to achieve her dreams. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, wish you good luck. Thank you very much.